President of the UAE mourns the death of Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince. The IMF says it's not seeking more funds from Gulf states. And Malaysian MotoGP called off after Marco Simoncelli dies in a crash. This is 7 National News, and in our top story, UAE President His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan is mourning the death of Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince. The Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Defence and Aviation and Inspector General Prince Sultan bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, who passed away on Saturday morning. On this occasion, the President of the UAE has announced a 3-day mourning period in the country, which started today. UAE national flags are being flown at half-mast at the country's government departments and institutions. The UAE Vice President and Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has also extended his condolences to King Abdullah bin Abdulaziz Al Saud of Saudi Arabia on the death of Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince. His Highness General Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, has also sent a similar cable of condolences, along with the rulers of the Emirates. The Saudi Crown Prince Sultan bin Abdulaziz died on Saturday morning, which was confirmed in a statement by Saudi Arabia's royal court and carried through the state's news agency. The Crown Prince, aged 80 according to government records, served as the defence minister for nearly 5 decades, but had been in the US since mid-June for medical treatment. The Crown Prince spent long periods abroad for treatment of an undisclosed medical ailment. The GCC will fill any shortage in oil to stabilise oil prices globally and cooperate with international institutions for economic stability, according to Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Deputy Ruler of Dubai and Minister of Finance. The Deputy Ruler's remarks came during a meeting of GCC finance ministers and central bank governors in the capital. He added that the GCC governs more than 70% of OPEC's oil productivity, which plays a vital role within the global markets. He stated that the GCC countries are seeing positive signs as governments have eased the efficiency of public spending and aided private and foreign sector investments. Dubai municipality officials have revealed that prominent landmarks such as the Burj Al Arab and Dubai Creek are set to be registered under the concept of architectural conservation. Such initiatives are being planned in the ambit of the 3rd International Architectural Conservation Conference, which has been scheduled for the 17th to the 19th of December 2012. The conference is expecting to attract almost 500 attendees and will gather experts from around the globe in the field of conservation restoration to change expertise and new strategies in a bid to safeguard historical zones and buildings.
We are very excited because this is our job. We are working in this field since 20 years, conservation of historic buildings. And for us, it's good to show to the world what we are doing in Dubai, but also to get from the world what they are doing. So it's kind of exchange of experience between us and them. For our landmarks, we do have a few historic sites. Al Ain already, it is registered, the whole city of Al Ain. Inshallah, we hope now this time is Dubai, which we want to register the historic part of the city, the creek and the Shandaga, Bar Dubai, Bar Daira area. And we do have a lot of archaeological sites in different parts of the Emirates, in Al Qawain, in Sharjah, in Fujairah. When you register the historic site in UNESCO, it's very important because then it is protected. No one can demolish it, no one can erase it.
And the retail industry in the UAE is going from strength to strength amidst challenges in the global climate. Being one of the key economic drivers, industry experts in the sector recognise the need to continuously innovate and raise the bar for customer service. According to them, with competition growing locally as well as in the region, it is essential for companies to continue to identify ways to ensure customer and brand loyalty.
For most consumers, the retail business is simple. It's about finding a product that satisfies a certain need and is according to one's budget. Surely, with numerous shopping malls across the UAE and thousands of brands to choose from, deciding what to buy isn't that hard. However, for retailers, they say shopping is all about hard work that requires innovation, adaptability, and foresight. Thus, Binhendi Enterprises president and one of the prominent business leaders in the country, Mohideen Binhendi, says retail is all about details.
We always set the trend as far as retail or shopping malls or metros or transportation. So I guess there's a lot of hard work done to this and smart work done to Dubai. The government has been very proactive, and they have given a thought not only about forming a government, but making the life for locals and expatriates, everybody who's living on this land, to have a wonderful life.
Major industry players discussed the various challenges and opportunities businesses face at the ongoing In-Retail Summit. Among them are success stories including Virgin Megastore and Sharaf DG that are continuing to expand exponentially across the UAE and the region.
I think many companies think they're Starbucks and therefore they have to be around every corner. At the end of the day, you're going to one way or the other, I guess, take business away from yourself, and you don't want that to happen. Say you want to go after working women, then understand them really well. You want to go after younger kids, go after them, go to schools, see what they're buying, what they're eating, what bags they're carrying, so on and so forth, and then build a sustainable business.
Why should customer like you? Because you're selling the same products. Now, if you want to differentiate yourself by lowering the price, you can lower to up to a point, but not further. So I don't think this is a profitable strategy. This year we have been very specific. We have been able to distinguish ourselves in terms of service, in terms of product availability in our stores, and in terms of our offering service to the customer.
Experts added that retail is no longer simply about products and consumers. Over the years, retail venues have become destinations, and though the UAE already has the infrastructure built and the environment that promotes growth, they say there are some critical points other companies are still missing out on.
Our clients are getting really intelligent. They know what they want. Good is no good. They want excellent. To us, this whole conference has been about trends. It's also been about getting footfall through the doors. And what we know is that we play a big part in that customer experience for those retail areas.
The Middle East region is identified as one of the emerging top global retail markets. And with so much activity going on, the future is bright. However, experts are reminding retailers to adapt to changes and listen to consumers to stay ahead of the game. Khadija Sali, 7 National News.
And looking to news abroad now, the death toll due to a bridge collapse shot up to 32 today as more bodies were recovered in the Darjeeling district of India's eastern West Bengal province. At least 130 injured locals have been admitted to a nearby hospital for further treatment. Around 50 people were rescued in a joint operation conducted by locals, Army Fire Brigade personnel and the police. A wooden bridge on a river caved in on Saturday evening as more than 200 locals stood on it to hear the speeches from ethnic leaders. According to media reports, the state government announced compensation of $4,013 for the kin of the dead and also assured that they would cover the expenses for the treatment of the injured. And an elderly British couple was swept to their deaths in a flash flood while holidaying in Spain. The pair, understood to be in their 70s, were hit by a wall of water as they sat outside a marketplace cafe in the town of Finstrat in the Costa Blanca. They were killed after torrential rain led a river to burst its banks just a few miles along from the coast of a popular resort called Benidorm. It sent water gushing through a dried-up ravine and engulfed market traders who set up their stands in the area each week. The British couple, who have not been named, are understood to have been dragged away in the current as water flowed through the marketplace, wrecking cars and stalls. Another 2 people were taken to hospital, Spanish media reported, while a 90-year-old who initially went missing was later found unharmed in a nearby street. And up next, we have the day's business news, so stay with us.